Hi, you've reached the office of Judge Ashley Cole. Please leave your name, number, the case number, and a brief message at the sound of the beep, and we'll call you back as soon as we get a chance. Thank you.
You cannot record a message for
Margot Mills.
This mailbox is full.
What do you notice about this trophy for the FIFA World Cup? It is absolutely demonic. And it's more truth in plain sight because right there you see it for yourselves. Right in the middle you see Saturn. And again, I wonder why that is. If you know exactly why they love Saturn. Exactly why they continue to push this Saturn symbolism over and over and over and over, because these people are showing you exactly what they are about. These people are showing you exactly who they serve. So this trophy for the FIFA World Cup is absolutely demonic. And again, this is more truth in plain sight. And it's no surprise that Trump was involved with this trophy. Wake up.
Jimmy on the beat, boy.
Let's get, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Let's get, please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, live once I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure it's about to go up. Let's get, yeah, you know I'm about to roll. Please, yeah, you know I gotta pull. Let's live life, live once I'm about to turn up. Get fly, oh for sure it's about to go up. Pump and pass my lighter. Get pop shit, get higher. I'm the hottest, call me fire.
Family, we are back. Thank you guys for being here. It does mean a lot. I really want to thank you guys for hitting that comment section. It makes so much of a difference. And I'm going to keep putting these videos out. I don't care if I do 18 Kobe videos in one day. The message has to get spread. How much more in our faces can it be? And we just don't recognize it. And then when some people catch on, they just fail to want to accept it. But everything we're going to analyze, review, and react to is alleged. Just because it's in the clip doesn't mean it's my perspective. But thanks for being here. If you're here right now and you hear my voice, say I hear your voice. Activate that comment section, y'all, so we can get this out there and spread throughout the algorithm. Now, y'all seen the intro. You know what they say about Saturn. Come on, man. Come on, man. And I was kind of wondering why this, I've never gotten into football or soccer, but I never understood why this thing was so huge. I know it's a World Cup and this and that, but geez, this soccer, well, I guess it is one of the only sports that probably is on every continent, for real. That's interesting in itself. But we're going to review and react to a few clips. It's so much I want to say to y'all. I'm just so nervous to say it because I like my monetization. So let me stop ranting and let's get to the clips. Now, these clips I got, y'all, they're going to make you think. They're totally going to make you think. And since we opened up with the clip from the FIFA World Cup, check out this video where they're saying, I want to say it's the FIFA founder or something like that. They're asking, how was this man projected at two places at one time? Check this out. And I'm not sure if it's true, but it's a thing. Check it out.
How is this possible? The FIFA president, Infantino, was spotted on screen at two different games at the same time. Please, can someone truly explain to me how this is possible? Because this makes absolutely no sense at this point, how this man was featured at two separate games at the same time. He was featured on screen at the Germany and Ecuador match, and he was also featured on screen during the Ivory Coast and Curacao match. Again, how is this possible? How is this man in two different places at the same time. Please, can someone truly explain to me what is going on here? Does he have multiple versions of himself? Like, seriously, what is going on here? Because this absolutely makes no sense at all.
All right, now I gotta be real. I gotta be real. My stepdad was the first African American man to build an airplane. He was in aviation magazine, this little tiny magazine, like tiny in size. It was called Jet, and it wasn't about airplanes because it was called Jet. It was just called Jet, and it was really tiny. But anyways, I know about time zones and travel time and things like that. We used to always race my mom and brother to and from Alabama. But it was wild because, wow, we would be landed, unpacked, at home, chilling. A few hours later, one of the guys said some things that kind of put all the guys at jeopardy. And then we came out with this audio. I don't know if you guys remember, but there's an app that's advertised on YouTube, and what you can do is take a whole song, press a button, and have just a beat. You could take that same whole song, press a button, and have just the words. So, what happened is the background noise is more clearer now. Yeah. But anyways, let's get to these clips because I'm yapping and I don't want this video to be too long. Let's go.
Can somebody explain this to me? Because I've seen this on several videos. But how in the hell is the temp line able to go to Ashley Cole, Judge Ashley Cole? It also says it's connected to Margot Mills, who is the paralegal for Ashley Cole. How would that not be a conflict of interest? That the stepmother, as in Ashley Cole, the judge, who's connected to this case, who's possible a participant in this case, if it's alleged that this case goes the wrong way, in fact, get all the tips. This will also clarify why certain tips are not being had, because people are scared to leave tips because one of the most powerful people in that town, in connection with a lot of those people, are in fact the head of the tip line. Explain to me how that makes sense. Explain to me how that isn't a conflict of interest. You are a judge, yet you are connected to the tip lines, but the tip line, what if it's about you? See, that's the thing. And even if they have given tips that are about you, how many of those will actually reach?
Bro just said something. How many of those tips about you or people surrounding you actually made it through? Who's to say that this woman is not sifting through the tips and only taking the ones that add more confusion and less truth? I'm not saying that she's doing that, but who's to say that she isn't? Check out what Willie D did. And shout out to Willie D. This has been my favorite rapper since a little boy. But check out this clip and how he addressed the situation.
My job.
Yeah. Okay, I got you. You plead the fifth.
Is there?
Okay. All right, we'll ride that wave.
Okay. Alrighty.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. You have a good day.
You too. All right, fam. There you have it. I'm still confused though. I don't have any more answers than I had before I called her. Like, I need to know. I need to know what's going on. We need to know what's going on. We need to make sure that Nolan Wells get justice. We need to make sure that there's no cover-ups. Yeah, fam. We got to figure that out. We got to figure that out. I want you.
Or had been around this person that's no longer. How is a person connected to them in charge of the tip line? If she's not in charge of the tip line, why is her name on the answering machine for the tip line? Who's to say that woman has enough integrity to throw somebody she knows under the bus? Come on, man. Make it make sense. Now, keep this in mind. When everything happened, there were social media deletions, privating, whatever you want to call it. There were words that they lawyered up. There were words that the boat was taken to a judge's house and also cleaned in the middle of the night. And on top of all of that, here we are with audio that says what the audio says, but the tip line is sent to this woman. Make it make sense. Now let's get into this Kobe stuff. Check out this clip. Somebody's gonna speak on signsmen. They're all alone with Kobe, and somebody having a certain shirt on in the background. Or not Kobe, but LeBron. Check it out.
The signs were always there with LeBron going to Philly. Because what are the odds? During his first ever press conference when he was 18, this dude behind him just so happens to be wearing a Philadelphia jersey. Philly, right there for everybody to see. So since the very beginning, when he was 18 years old, this was his destination. The fact that he also knew the current president of the Philadelphia 76ers when he was a kid at that. I mean, come on, y'all. All of this stuff is nothing more than scripted entertainment, because what are the odds that he has his first press conference, a dude's wearing a Philly jersey. He knew this dude, the president, the current president of the 76ers, when he was still a kid, right? What are the odds of all of this? This was definitely 100% scripted, because the NBA is no different than the WWE.
Now, what I will say, and this video isn't to debunk anything or whatever like that, or to spread any type of message. I will say this. Back when LeBron was having his first press conference, there was a thing called Platinum FUBU, and there were things called throwback jerseys and stuff like that. And Philadelphia was one of the really popular ones. And if I ain't mistaken, some of them just had Phila on the front, Phila. And I want to say that's maybe what that was. But for all of this to wrap back around to his first press conference and the latter years of his career being in Philly, that is interesting. But what's most interesting is the numerics around the situation. Let's continue.
People are afraid right now because people are saying LeBron shouldn't live in New York City. He shouldn't. We're about to see a repeat of Kobe. This was the point. This is the sacrifice. Bryce and Bronny with him in Philly. Who is going to be the sacrifice? Remember, we see what happened to Bronny with the cardiac arrest situation. So it ain't him. But we about to finally witness who it might be. And it seems so more than ever, whether it be two or whether it be one. You can see something ain't right. And I just told you, P. Diddy is right around the corner of getting released. He is the biggest devil of them all. We about to witness Satan open the gates of hell. But hands down, someone in the James family.
Time is up. Hey, very interesting. Now I do want to say this. At a very pivotal part of LeBron's career, there were some complications with Bronny, and I'm just gonna leave it at that. But I can kind of feel where dude's coming from, because it feels like something's gonna have to be given. Or what was supposed to be given wasn't taken out financially. But then again, just because they report $8 million, that doesn't mean that that's what that man received. Because $8 million for LeBron, $8 million for LeBron for 2 seasons is interesting in itself. Check out this next clip though.
As if the fucking city couldn't get any worse. LeBron James signs with Philadelphia 76ers. And this is where the kicker gets in. Because I'm thinking this just might be the slice. He has to take a plane every day from New York to Philly every day. New York and Philly. Two of the most wild and craziest places. Take a plane every single day from New York to Philly. Oh, hell no. And we're approaching winter? As the weather is disastrous as it is, on a 2-year contract, make it $8 million? Something just ain't right. And I doubt LeBron James wants to take an airplane, actually a helicopter, every single day for 2 years straight. Every day from New York to Philly. Come on, bro. Something ain't right with this. Something ain't right with this. And it has to be New York to Philly. It has to. This city gotta be the devil. This gotta be hell. Because I don't think something gonna happen. Something gonna happen. Something just ain't right with this shit.
We're gonna end it right there. I do think it's very interesting that bro is allegedly choosing to take a helicopter, the same mode of travel that Kobe took. With all of the similarities about this situation, all the eerie coincidences surrounding this whole move, trade, or whatever you want to call it, I wouldn't be surprised at anything that were to happen in the future. I wouldn't be surprised at all at anything that happened in the future that was very similar to Kobe. Not at all. Not one bit. Keep an eye on the people around LeBron and also LeBron himself. More so than anything, watch the numbers. If you made it to this point, say I made it. I'm out. Peace.